Okay, today is March 7th. I'm here with Kate and Gina. Actually, Kate is, she's my Monday daughter. She worked for me like 2 or 3 years, and she's come to me with, her hands were like a little purplish. And what happens was, basically that's caused by her eating her junk food. And every time, before she started work, I had to check her hands, and eventually her hands got better, a lot better. And she came to me, like, I guess like, started like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years.
And now she came back, she hasn't seen me for a while. The first thing I do is check her hands. And then she says, Arnold, I'm going to go raw.
Yeah.
And I want you to explain to some of the things that have happened to you since you went raw, since you went off raw, why you chose to go raw, and how come I'm sitting there between two beautiful girls. We're twice their age, 3 times their age actually.
Well, I've been vegan since I was in 8th grade, so a while. So I was vegan when I started working here. And I've never been completely raw, but when I started working here, I was mostly raw, I guess.
Right.
I would have green smoothies all the time. I used to make them all the time at home and have them all the time here. And so that really helped. And it's really funny because once you start eating raw and once you start drinking a lot more green smoothies or eating a lot more fruit, it's like a snowball effect because then you don't even want to eat like cooked food or anything like that. So that really helped. So I was never completely raw, like I said, but I was mostly raw.
Then you actually feel like you go off it too.
Yeah. And then once you go off it, you feel just more sluggish and gross, basically. But
it's actually bad for your skin too.
Yeah, like my skin is, well, my circulation is really bad. Well,
and
it's
that's not too bad, but what's the reason?
It's just bad circulation, I guess. It was just because my body was expending too much energy processing the cooked foods.
Yeah.
And everything, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means eat fruits 10 minutes before digest. Eat a bag of potato chips could be in your system 2 to 10 days.
Yeah.
Plus cookies, and they add that. And this is Gina. Gina actually just emailed me a couple of days ago, and she came with Kate here, and she said she wants to be my friend, and also she said she wants to be raw.
Yep, I'm transitioning to a raw diet in about 2 weeks. I've been a vegetarian for 10 years, a vegan for the past 2 years. And that changed my life alone, but now I'm starting to feel like I need something else, more in my life. I've had some health problems and I want to remedy them.
What type of health problems have you had?
I had a tumor on my pancreas.
Wow.
It's a big health problem, not just a small one.
That's a big health problem.
I had a big one.
I'll tell you what pancreas is, and I deal with pancreas. Pancreas, what that does, releases enzymes.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you cook a food above 105 degrees, you know what happens to all the enzymes?
They get killed.
They're gone.
Yeah.
So that means every time you cook food, there's no enzymes. That means your pancreas has to work much harder.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't have any enzymes, after a while it starts accumulating. In your case, it's your pancreas. And you don't mess around with the pancreas.
No.
You don't mess around.
Patrick Swayze has pancreatic cancer.
Which means there's no choice in the matter. You have to go to most of the world. No choice in the matter. And you're a young girl,
yeah,
too.
that's exactly why I want to do it.
And you're a vegetarian, so you're eating mostly...
I ate a lot of vegetables, but I ate a lot of soy.
A lot of soy. Soy is a key factor in a lot of diseases out there. It's a key factor because your body can't process it. It takes days and weeks and months. The soy is totally a myth on soy. Page 73, Avoiding Degenerative Disease, in case you're interested. Anyway, she's eating a durian right now, which she loves it.
I love it.
I want to talk a little bit about your MySpace and how I replied to it, because in my belief, there should be no crime in this world. No crime, no war, no disease. When you change the way people eat, you change your thought process. Go ahead.
I just have the quote on my MySpace page saying that, there's a lot of hardships in this world, and I feel like you have to go with it and take them and deal with them. But, we have to help each other and ourselves to alleviate some of the pain and suffering out there. So Arnold wrote a fabulous response back to that, and it was about how he believes that raw food, it can change your psyche, and it makes a switch in your personality. It makes a switch physically and mentally, so that it'll alleviate the pain and the suffering.
That's why I'm sitting next to you 2 days later.
Yeah.
Whoa! How excited is that? She did a durian, by the way.
It's good. Kate told me it was gross, and it kind of smells funky.
Terrible.
But I'm down.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in fruit, a big believer in leafy greens. I would say 70% of my diet is mostly fruit and leafy greens. Less energy spent on digestion, more energy your body has. For both these girls, I would recommend add rather than subtract. Add more fruit into your diet, and then slowly Okay. There's someone's phone's ringing. That's okay. Anything else?
Okay, do you have anything else?
Oh, no.
No last words? Okay, this is my beautiful Kate, who I actually I love dearly.
He's my Monday dad.
On Monday Dad. And this is Gina, who I don't know, but I love dearly too. Okay? Is that it? Okay. And, hey.